Bicholim police arrests 47-year-old man for alleged sexual assault. A 47-year-old man from Savribad, Bicholim has been arrested by Bicholim police for allegedly sexually assaulting a 7-year-old girl. The incident occurred yesterday night. The accused allegedly lured the child with offer to take her to a fast food stall late last night. Mother of the child has filed a complaint at the Bicholim police station in this regard. Massive fire near Ribandar Chora ferry points guts several vehicles. A car shed caught fire near the Ribandar to Chorao ferry point. Several vehicles have been gutted in fire. Fire tenders were brought in from Old Goa, Ponda, Panjim headquarters and Kundai to douse the fire. The cause of the fire is not known yet. No casualties have been reported so far. Government to spend ₹1 crore on traditional welcome for first charter tourists. The State Tourism Department will spend nearly ₹1 crore to accord a traditional welcome to international tourists arriving in the first charter flights from each source market, either at Goa International Airport located at Dabolim or the Manohar International Airport at Mopa. Similarly, a traditional welcome will also be accorded to tourists arriving by 12 international cruises. Goa government plans Ro-Ro service on Devar-Sao Pedro route by April 2026. Following the successful introduction of roll-on roll-off ferry boats on Ribandar Chora route in July, the state government has now set the ball rolling for starting such a ferry boat service on the Devar-Sao Pedro route. The service is likely to start in April next year, and the two Ro-Ro ferry boats to be introduced on the Devar-Sao Pedro route will be smaller in size with a capacity to accommodate 8 to 9 four-wheelers, 30 two-wheelers and almost 50 passengers. Kolva police serves notice to 30-plus bull owners in crackdown on illegal bullfights. In the wake of a recent fatal incident at a bullfight in Majorda, the Kolva police have intensified their crackdown and have issued notices to over 30 bull owners within their jurisdiction. This action comes amid a resurgence of bullfighting activity in the region, despite a standing ban imposed by the High Court. Regional Empowered Committee flags gaps, holds back to nod to Goa's plan to tree felling in Mollem Wildlife Zone. The Union Environment Ministry Regional Empowered Committee Bengaluru deferred approval for Goa's proposal for the expansion of 53 meters of the Goa-Belgavi highway, identifying several loopholes in the proposal. The RAC sought clarity on Goa's plan to fell 7,774 trees. The highway passes through the ecological sensitive zone of Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary. House regularization drive stalls after TCP restricts role to zoning clearances. The process of regularizing houses under the Goa Regularization of Unauthorized Construction Act 2016 has come to a standstill after the TCP department informed the Office of Deputy Collector Mormugaon that it would henceforth issue only zoning clearances. Regulator questions Goa Electricity Department on revenue from use of power poles by ISP's cable operators. Amid ongoing conflict between Goa Electricity Department and internet services providers and cable TV operators over illegal use of poles to string their cables, the Joint Electricity Regulatory Commission has sought a detailed report over non-tariff revenue from monetized power infrastructure assets in the state. Around 1,000 trekkers stranded after fierce blizzards hit Mount Everest Tibetan side, rescue operations underway. Nearly 1,000 trekkers stranded after fierce blizzard sweeps Mount Everest's Tibetan side, leaving many battling snow, cold and low visibility. Rescuers have so far guided around 350 to the safety of Kwadang Township, while efforts continue to reach over 200 as they are still stranded. Local villages, emergency teams and government agencies are working through treacherous terrain to clear the way. With October storms rare in the Himalayas, this sudden winter onslaught has caught many off guard. International Criminal Court to deliver verdicts on Sudan's militia chief today. The International Criminal Court will be delivering its verdict on the Sudan's militia chief accused of war crimes. The charges include mass atrocities and crimes against humanity during the Darfur conflict. The verdict could set a major precedent for justice in conflict zones across Africa. Fire rains down in China after fireworks display turned chaotic. Several attendees suffer burn injuries. A fireworks show in China descended into chaos when sparks and flames began falling onto spectators, sending the crowd into panic. Shocking video footage captures people dodging embers and rushing for cover as the celebrations went awry. Several attendees suffered burns and injuries amid the confusion. Authorities have launched a probe into safety failures that allowed a festive night to turn dangerous. India-UK launch mega war games in Indian Ocean to showcase maritime power and strategic partnership. India and the United Kingdom commence large-scale joint naval exercise in the Indian Ocean, showcasing maritime power and strategic partnership. The drills involve multiple warships, submarines and aircrafts coordinating complex maneuvers. Officials say the war game strengthens interoperability and addresses evolving security challenges in the region. Observers note that the exercise sends a clear signal amid rising geopolitical tension at sea. MBBS student alleges rape repeatedly over a month after being blackmailed with assault video. A chilling case has come to light in Delhi. An MBBS student claims she was repeatedly raped over a month after being blackmailed with an assault video. She alleged perpetrator threatened to release the footage unless she complied. Authorities are now investigating the complex case amid calls for stringent action. This disturbing incident has sparked widespread outrage and demands for swift justice. Fire breaks out at an ICU in Jaipur's SMS hospital. At least 7 killed, mostly due to smoke inhalation. A fire broke out in ICU ward of SMS hospital in Jaipur, claiming more lives as patients succumbed to smoke and blaze. Rescue teams rushed survivors out amid chaos and confusion. Hospital authorities say power failure and lack of fire safety measures exacerbated the situation. Probes are underway to determine the cause and assign accountability. India in talks with Russia to purchase 5 more S-400 air defense systems. India is reportedly in advanced negotiation with Russia to procure 5 more S-400 air defense systems to bolster its aerial shield. The decision is seen as strengthening India's long-range missile and radar capabilities amid regional security concerns. Officials assert it's a strategic push to maintain deterrence. Analysts suggest it could reshape air defense balance in South Asia. Cuttack erupts in violence during Durga idol immersion. Authorities cut internet services. Violence erupted in Cuttack during the immersion of Durga idols, prompting authorities to shut down internet services as tension soared. Clashes broke out between groups and police struggled to contain the disorder along river banks. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad has called for a bandh, escalating diplomatic and political pressure. Residents remain on edge as law enforcement steps up the presence.